Welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. The Isle of Armor is officially here, and I figured, you know what? Let's check out the entire island together. Now, I have gotten so far as to beat the 3 challenges that you get at the dojo, so now, once you do that, you unlock the ability to actually have a Pokemon following you at all times. This is going to be your first Pokemon on your list. So right now we've got Charizard there, and we've also unlocked Kubfu, who we're going to be min-maxing, so I'm going to be working on getting those EVs done. If you want a video on that, definitely make sure to let me know in the comments below. But I figured, you know what, let's check out the entirety of the Isle of Armor. Look, we got 3 of the 151 Digletts that we need to find right there. Right off the bat, we got some Slowbros. We can go to all of these little islands that you can see. Well, maybe not all of them, but the majority of them. There's so many awesome returning Pokemon that I love from my childhood in this expansion. So I'm actually really excited for this particular expansion. But I want to see if we can go over here. I haven't tried to go this far out in the Workout Sea before. We could get attacked by some Sharkpedos. There it is right there. So we got to watch out for that. But I want to explore the entire island with all of you. I do hope everybody enjoys this. If you do, make sure to slap that like button like it owes you a shiny Pokemon. We got a den here, and we've got whatever this guy is right there. Oh, he's very grumpy about something. The grumpiest Pokemon this side of the Mississippi. We got another Diglett to dig up right there. I am going to be doing a video on all of the Diglett locations. Let's see here. So if we check our map, I believe this dotted line down here means I don't think we can go... Well, there's a little secret beach right there that I want to go to. And then there's all these little islands. So let's go see what is on that secret beach, if anything. Is this the secret beach? No way. Is it that close? The map definitely makes it seem like it would be a lot farther away. We've got a little tree here with some fruit on it. And also, I'll be showing some of the locations for the Dynamax or Gigantamax mushrooms that you can get. All right, yeah, so let's just go ahead and go away from this tree. Most of them are in, like, dark places. You're going to find them in caves and stuff like that, and also within the forest. We got a ton of these dens out in the middle of the ocean as well. We got another Sharkpedo coming in hot. I guess we don't need to go touch each of these. There's that little island right there that I want to get on top of as well. Man, the Sharkpedos are everywhere, and they just chase after you relentlessly. There we go. Now, when you first load into the area, you're going to see one of those big old whale boys in the middle of the water, and you can immediately... when you first load into the Isle of Armor, I called it Whale Boy, but it's... I caught it right off the bat when we started, so let's go back to our box. This guy right here. Whale Lord. Level 80 is the one that we got. With pretty good, decent stats. Interesting. You'll see that in the water. You literally can't miss it. It's one of the first things that you can go do if you so desire. But let's see if we can get inside of this little cove right here. See what we got going inside of there. There's also more of those little secret beaches. And we'll check everything out together. And this way you can see kind of where all the Pokemon are located and everything. Is that actually going to catch up to us? I don't... Yeah, they're not quick enough to actually catch you when you're on your bike. So that's good at the very least. Got another... Ooh, hello, Gyarados. Just coming out of nowhere. We've got a den right here. What do we got inside of here? Give me them sweet Watts. So we got a fire and flying Pokemon. Interesting. And I don't think we can actually get on top of this little island right here. It doesn't look like it. I mean, it gets all those islands out there. I kind of want to explore what we got going on here. I love being able to have your Pokemon follow you again. And poor little Kubfu is so slow that he can barely catch up with you. You got some kind of tentacle monster right there. So this is actually near where one of the Kubfu locations are. Once you unlock Kubfu, you've got to befriend him and take him to various locations around the Isle of Armor. The Incense. Here's the power of water-type moves. Okay. Pretty good. Heart Apple. Look at this little guy right here. You look freaky. Please don't attack me. I just want to look at your face, okay? All right. So in that cave right there, which is going to be, I believe it's called like the Cave of Trials or something. We're going to go through there. There should be some Dynamax or Gigantamax mushrooms, whatever you want to call it, which you can make into the Gigantamax soup, which will allow the Pokemon to get their Gigantamax form, which is pretty cool. Now, we don't know exactly what the spawn rate of those are, but let me show you where we are at on the map right now. So we are going to be right inside of this little cove right here. We've gone from here, from the train station, we've gone out, and then around, and then back in. And then we can go into this little cave right here. There's going to be all sorts of Pokeballs and items spread throughout the island as well. But I really, really love the feel of the Isle of Armor. There's a lot to find, and it's actually surprisingly large. It doesn't look that massive on the map, but since you can go in all these little caverns and stuff, so this is one of the mushrooms that you're going to find. We got a cluster of max mushrooms. We got another den right there. The mushrooms are going to spawn a lot in the caves, and when you go through the actual story of the game, it's going to tell you where they are located. So I don't think I've actually ever gone up this way yet. We've got another den up here. Let's see if we can find some more mushrooms. Got all sorts of Pokemon. So that's the same den that we just looked at. I believe this is going to go back out towards the entrance, or yeah, back towards where the dojo is. So these caves are actually pretty expansive, and they can take you to various locations around the map. If we turn right here, you're going to go directly back to where we started our little tour of the island. There's the train station right there. Then up here, we've got our dojo. And this is where you're going to encounter the Diglett quest, which is going to start you on your hunt for 150 more Diglets. There's 151 total. You find one automatically to start your little quest line for that. We got the dojo right here. Can we go back this way into any water? I think this is just like a little cliff area where you can look out at some of the islands that you can get. Now that little island over there, I have not been to yet, so we're going to have to check it out real quick. Doesn't look like we've got anything too special out here. Just a couple rocks and a couple trees. Which is what I mentioned while we were live streaming today. Oh, it's Ditto Island! Oh my god! It's an island full of Dittos! That's exactly what it is. That's adorable. Oh, we got some Execute there as well. So this is where Dittos spawn. Interesting. Dittos and Execute so far. Look at all the poor little Dittos just living their little lives. That's super cool. All right. Well, if you're in need of a Ditto, ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Good lord. Okay. Very nice. So if you want to know where this is on the map, even though it's just to the right of the dojo, it's this island like right around here. Pretty nifty. It's actually this island. I don't know why it shows me right there, because we're in the workout sea, I guess, but this is actually where it is right here. And there's actually a cave right there that I want to go check out. This map is actually a little funky, because this island isn't even where it shows on the map. It's a little weird. Yeah, that's that cave right there that I was pointing at on the map, and then there's the island. So the map definitely does not correlate very well with what is actually out in the world, but I want to see where this goes. I've not actually been inside this cave yet, I don't think. But having a Ditto Island is pretty cool. I'm curious to see what spawns there maybe during like different weathers and stuff like that. So this is the Brawler's Cave. I'm sure there's going to be more max mushrooms, and of course, plenty of more Dittos. Oh my god. We've got a Poliwrath, Poliwhirl. We got all the Polys up in here. That's an exit right there. We got some kind of rabbit thing right there. Is this... Ah, sweet. So we can see the view with Kubfu here. This is one of the quests that we need to do to befriend Kubfu and make him feel more comfortable outdoors. Our adorable little cub. I can't wait to get him leveled up and see how good he is. So friendship with Kubfu is growing. I think we got 2 more locations to find for that. Isn't too bad. We'll see if there's any more of those max mushrooms at the top here. What is that thing right there? It's got like speakers for ears, right? Man, there's so many Pokemon that I haven't seen in a long time. Look at that, dude! That guy is awesome. Gonna need to catch me one of those. We got a shovel right there. Okay, so that's one of the dig people, which you can get armorite from, which you can use to acquire different abilities from one of the trainers in the dojo. Iron tail back here. I think this video is going to end up being... I choked on my own air. This video is going to end up being a little bit longer than I anticipated. It seems like there's a ton of these Diglets in the caves. There's another one right there. I should have grabbed that Pokeball, but it's alright. I just really want to see what's at the top of this mountain. I believe it's another tower that we can't access. It's another Diglett. It's really cool how you transition through all of these biomes. I think they did a wonderful job with the biome transitions. It feels really nice, and it makes the island feel, honestly, pretty awesome. This is probably my favorite area in Pokemon Sword and Shield so far. Just in general. I really love what they've done with it. Look, there's the evolve form of that dog. I wanted to make an entire, like, dog army. Wait, so there's another view for Cub Fu. Our happy little boy. And so thankfully we found, I think, almost all of the locations for the for Cub Fu so far. I want to see how far this goes up. I believe if we go up to this, he's going to say that we cannot access it, just like the other battle tower. He's going to tell us to go away. This is the Tower of Darkness. You're not ready to climb this tower? Leave this place. All right. All right. I like that they say I'm not ready to climb the tower when they couldn't complete, like, any of the trials that the master gave us, which is ridiculous. I don't think we can go anywhere over there. It looks like that's pretty much as far as we're able to go through here. So a lot of the other mountainous areas are kind of going to be for show. Let's head down in here. We could go left from down here back into the cave, but we're not going to do that. Look at this little doggo. I actually need to catch that one. Where did I catch that one? I caught the big mustache version of it and the little baby version of it. Oh no, the cat. No! Get out of here. Getting attacked by cows in Animal Crossing, getting attacked by cows in Pokemon. This is a tragedy. We'll see what we got going on down here. There's another den. Ah, Scyther. We caught one of the Scythers in our live stream. We almost got. This den looks like a Rhydon or something like... Oh, no. That's, the... Oh, God, why can't I remember the name of it? He has the little baby in his pocket. Let's go out to the ocean. Looks like we... Man, there's so many dens out there, just in the middle of the ocean. I think that all that's going to be out there is probably a den. Please, no, Sharkpedo! Get out of here. There's one island I know everybody's going to want to check out, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a disappointment. I know you're probably all wondering what it's going to be, but don't get too excited. We're going to head over there now. Getting chased by so many Sharkpedos. But this is the island that everyone was trying to speculate that it was something absolutely amazing. It's not. So this is just an island with a bunch of different... There's nothing special to this island. It's got a bunch of different dens around it, but as far as I can tell so far, there's nothing else that's amazing about this island, although it probably comes into effect with something in the story. But as far as just for like free roaming early in the game, there's nothing particularly special here except for the dens. Let's go to this other tower, and then we will go through the forest and check out some of the other areas. It's a rather expansive area that you get to explore. We went out to the Insular Sea, which is, I think that's what it's called. Is that what it's called? So yeah, the Insular Sea right here, which is just this little nook at the top right or top left corner, which is north of that little tower there. I was wondering if there was going to be more Dittos out here, but we got more Execute and Executor, and a nice little Dragon Pulse back there. Sweet. All right, I'll take that. Does not look like there's any Ditto here, though. But there's just a couple more islands that we can explore in this small area, which is just going to have various items, more dens, and more Pokemon. So back outside the Tower of Water here, obviously we got a lot of water Pokemon around the beach, but there's also some really cute Pokemon through here. We've got, yes, just so many Pokemon that I remember from my childhood. Now, I wanted to go back into the Courageous Cavern here, because when we went through here last time, We went up that way, which is like what we did right at the beginning. But I want to go a little bit deeper and go down here instead and see what we got going on through here. Oh, there's a den in here I didn't even see. Oh, there's a couple dens down here. Interesting. And there's a Pokeball back here. We got Taunt. And, of course, more Diglets. There's Diglets literally everywhere. See who we got in this den. A flying and water type Pokemon. Alright. Level 3 den. Nothing too spectacular there. Looks like we've explored all of this cavern now, which isn't too shabby. And then, we haven't even touched the woods yet, which is stated as one of the original spawning points for the max mushrooms. But something like came through and ate all of the mushrooms, which I have a feeling is going to play a part in the story later. Because if it went through and ate a ton of these mushrooms, then it's probably going to be very powerful. This is the area just to the left of the den. It's kind of like the swampy area. This is going to be the area where you try and catch all of the slow pokes, or in this case, the fast pokes for the first trial of the game. There's the dojo right there. And also, many of you are probably asking yourselves, where do you get your bike to look this awesome? And you can go to this lady right here, and you have two different choices for a new style for your bike. We've got the black and red one here, which is called the Sparkling Black, and then you can get the Sparkling Whites, which doesn't look as good in my opinion. And there it is. It's just it's a little too white for my own taste, but some people might enjoy this. So this is the one we'll use for the rest of the stream. But that's it. You can just swap back and forth anytime you want. There's another cave back there, which we're going to get into. We've already explored some of it. But I want to check out the forest, because that's the one I haven't explored a lot of. And I'm curious to see if now that we're out of the tutorial part of it, if the max mushrooms will spawn in here. The Forest of Focus. Dark and spooky forest, full of mushroom boys and all sorts of other things. Oh, we got another Pokeball back here. Oh, that bird almost got me. Oh, look at that big old centipede thing. We got Sludge Wave. All right. I don't want to get attacked. There we go. Oh, we got Tangulas through here. We sneak past the Tangulas. There we go. Ah, we got. Look at the little Pikachu. Very nice. Good old leaf stone back here. Don't you attack me, Pikachu. Oh my god, my own Charizard just scared the bejesus out of me. I don't see any mushrooms through here. I mean, obviously, different types of mushrooms, but not the mushrooms we want. Let's cross this bridge. I have a feeling the most of them are going to be inside the caves and stuff. You can go along the water. There's all sorts of dens through here. You got crabby boys everywhere. Got another bridge going across right there. Where does this go? There's just so much to explore. We haven't even gotten to the desert area. Okay. All right, so that goes back up there, which we saw already. Then we got to go down into that cave over there. All right, so we've pretty much explored all of the of this, because this the only other way that you can go through here just goes to the other beach that we already explored. Nothing too crazy. But let's go through this cave here, and it should start getting us into like the sandy desert area, where we're gonna find some more max mushrooms. This is where you find the max mushrooms in the main story for the DLC. You got Sandshrews, Sandslash, Cubones, all sorts of stuff going through here. Now we know that there is a max mushroom spawn right here. This is gonna be the one you find during the story. And then I think this is going to be for another Kubfu spot. Yep. This is probably the most drastic change for the for a biome so far on the map. So we've explored pretty much all through here, and all that we can really do now is just explore this little area, and that's going to be the entire map. This video actually took a little bit longer to go through all these locations than I anticipated. As I said, there's lots of places to explore. There's all sorts of Pokeballs through here. I've collected most of them when we were doing our live stream earlier. But yeah, I really like the map. I think everything flows together really, really nicely. And the biomes are really nice. There's also a ton of Diglets through here too. So if you're looking for all of them Diglets, they're relatively easy to find because you can just see their little hairs sticking up out of the ground. But yeah, that is the Isle of Armor, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments below. The max mushrooms, you're going to find them in the caves. I don't exactly know what the respawn timer for them are yet, but it seems like we're able to get like 1 or 2 in the caves. Yeah, they definitely don't seem to be respawning, at least not in the past couple hours. I wouldn't be surprised if they respawn like every day, or maybe even every couple of days. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next one.